I'm 70 in the year of 2004. My roommate from college and I decided that we were going to take a road trip from Colorado to New York City. Approximately 38 hours. We were going to stop over in New Nashville on the way to visit my sister. So we visited my sister, and on our stretch from Nashville to New York City, we were driving along, and it was like probably 90 degrees, and for whatever reason, my 1996 Ford, I think it was like Taurus, it was like this awesome like station wagon that I was driving at the time with bald tires, decided to blow a tire. And so now I grew up in a town in Colorado where we would go four-wheeling a lot, so I learned how to change a tire pretty quick. So put that on my resume. And so basically, I got out of the car and pulled over to the side of the road, a little shaken up, changed the tire, and I was like, we can only go like 45 miles an hour on these donuts. We got to pull over and get a tire. So we pull over to the next gas station, and I was like, hey, lady, can you tell me where I can get a tire anywhere around here? She was like, you gotta go over to the next exit, or you're gonna find an exit called, you're gonna find a shop called Dom's Garage. And I was like, okay. So we get back into the car, we go one more exit, we pull into this little town. There's this big water tower that says Baxter on it, Baxter, Tennessee. And we see a church and some trailers and like this really ratty old dirt like parking lot. And I was like, oh my God, there's no garage around here. And then we see this wooden rickety sign that says Dom's Garage on it. So I was like, I guess this is where we're supposed to be. We pull in, and this redneck man with his low-cut pants and his crack and his mullet and the cigarette hanging out approaches my car. And he's like, here, get for you. And I was like, well, I really need a tire. He evaluates my car in like 0.3 seconds, goes out to a 15-passenger unmarked white van where apparently he has a stash of tires. He pulls out a tire and he's like, it'll be about 10 minutes. So my roommate Jacqueline and I go into his little like waiting area where all of a sudden she's like, I gotta fucking get this. I look out the window and I see this mannequin laying outside and I was like, okay. So I go outside, around to the side, and I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, I gotta find out what this is all about. So I go back to the man, the mullet man, and I was like, can you tell me about this woman laying on the side of your garage? And he was like, all right. So we go back over there, and he's like, this is the best woman I ever had. He has me hold her up, this 6-foot-tall plastic mannequin from the 1960s, who has golf balls for eyeballs, some, like, sand-dust goggles over her, and a natty old weathered wig that's blonde that looks like it's been in the weather for about 2 years. And other than that, she's wearing nothing but an apron. So I'm holding this stiff mannequin like this, and I'm like, yeah. And he was like, all right. This is the best woman I ever had, and I'll tell you why. I was like, all right, why? And he's like, bitch, get in the kitchen and let me do that. Pop, pop. And he like punches her in the face, and the head falls off and rolls on the dirt driveway. And I'm just sitting there shaking, and I'm like, Jackie, we're gonna die. We're gonna die right here tonight, I swear to God. As I'm holding up this headless mannequin. And so we sort of laugh about it, and then we like make our way to the car, and we like drive out of town. And like we still see him standing there, and he's like, it was better than the time that those two hooligans came, and they woke up the next morning drunk from their hangover, and they were cuddling with this little mannequin. And we're like, oh no! And so we ran out of town, thankful we were alive. So, I can get this wedding together for you, but it's going to cost you quite a bit. And, I've been in the business a long time. I've helped couples, I've navigated their, setting up their weddings and all this for many, many years. So I'm sure you know that already, so I don't have to tell you that. But
the cost is of no problem to me. This will be my fourth marriage. I am 63 at the time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Oh, well, you're fourth. Well, geez, I mean...
Me and Bitchy Lou shall be getting married at a kazoo.
So you're going to get married at a kazoo?
Yes, that is correct.
Do you know that...
Do you have any kazoois available for my wedding entreaties?
Well, you know, I have literally planned hundreds of weddings, and I've never planned one where you really wanted to be in a kazoo.
A large kazoo. It's sort of made of plastic, like the small ones, but I want a big one. And we'll walk down the aisle hand in hand, and we shall be wedded at the end of the kazoo where the sound is made.
Oh, my goodness. You know, now I'm starting to get a picture.
Oh, do you?
Now, okay, picture this. The guests come in. We walk into the mouth of the kazoo.
Yes?
We hear
Oh, I quite like that.
And then we've got the holes in the kazoo, so you get that,
Oh, yes, Brown Lou shall like that.
yes, we got that window. And then we can put the chairs along the side.
Oh, yes.
Got the minister down the end.
Okay.
What's her name?
What?
What's your bride's name?
Oh, Ron Lou. Oh, Ron.
Okay, now Ron Lou comes in through the mouth after
Okay.
you've already...
Now, pause. One question.